Marhaba, welcome to Al-Akhbar with Rachel. So the news this week that everyone is talking about is the explosion that just happened last night in Zarqa just before midnight. Rumours flew around like you can't believe about what the cause for this explosion could have possibly been. But this morning, the military came forward and did a press release to get rid of all of these rumours and to explain what really happened. So essentially, there is a warehouse with ammunition that was dismantled, and there was a chemical reaction, possibly due to the incredible heat that we have had recently. And this caused a massive explosion. Luckily, this happened on the military base, 15 kilometers away from any residential areas in Zarqa. Zarqa. I don't know why I said it like that. Thank God no one was harmed. There were no deaths, no fatalities or anything like that. But people did feel it all over Zarqa. It was a significant explosion. But really, that's all there is to say about it. The second important news this week is that a flag service has been introduced in Jordan. So essentially what this is, it's not a conscription. It's not like a military recruitment process. It's more like a social kind of service for people mainly men, aged between 25 and 30, who are unemployed, who are not currently in education, don't currently have any form of income. This is the demographic that has the most unemployment in Jordan. Of course, unemployment in Jordan is huge. So this is a system to try and create job opportunities, essentially, and try and get people working. It's a one-year program. For the first 3 months they spend at a military base, actually, doing the whole military skit. But after the 3 months, they go off and they do some kind of...
Hey guys, my camera stopped recording at this point. What I was going to say was that during this period, they do 3 months of initial military training, and then they go on and they do the rest of the year is spent on vocational training, so learning to be an electrician or a plumber or whatever like that.
So the target for this year is 5,000 people for this program, and then next year will be 15,000, and they're looking to increase it every year. Where did you get a mug from? In other news, Queen Alia Airport reopened this week on September the 8th for commercial flight, which is really exciting. Everything's kind of going back to normal despite Corona cases rising significantly every day. Everything is opening up, which is, probably just a reality that we have to face. So the airports are open. There was a lot of confusion in the beginning when the first airport, when it was first announced that the airport was going to open, because news outlets were giving misinformation about the countries that would be allowed in with different classifications, red, yellow or green, and how long the quarantine process is. And there was quite a lot of confusion about that, particularly within the expat kind of community. Most of that has been cleared up now. I will leave links below for all of this information. But essentially, visitors from all countries have to take a test 72 hours before they fly, and then they have to take another test at the airport, and then they either have to, depending on whether they're a green country or not, they will have to quarantine in a hotel, a designated hotel at the visitor's expense, and then later, after their quarantine process, they will have to buy a bracelet to track their movements. Yeah, so more information about that in the comment section. And finally, the weather. Jordan is currently experiencing the most insane heat wave I have experienced to date. I mean, I've only been here for 5 years, but still. Although today we are starting to move out of the heat wave. We're moving out of the 40-degree kind of area and into the 30s. And actually this morning it was 27 degrees in Amman. But we did see some of the highest recorded temperatures in Jordan. And just this week, Aqaba had the highest temperature in the world with 48.2 degrees Celsius. So it's been hot. It's actually the longest heat wave ever recorded, and it is the hottest recorded since 1922. And as a result, AC sales have risen by 30% during this two-week period. So, everyone in our, literally everyone in our building has bought AC, all together at the same time. We were just all installing it on the same day. When it's this hot, you open the window and it feels like a hairdryer is on you. There's wind. We're in a high up area, and there is strong wind that comes through, and it's hot. So it feels like your face is burning off. It is so hot. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like this kind of thing, if you like this segment, then we could do this, once a month. Let me know what you think, and I will just kind of give you the key pieces of news that everyone is talking about in the country. And that is what I have. Make sure that you subscribe, and I will see you on Tuesday. Ma salama. Bye, guys.